People get a little bit nervous about this. They say, oh, Colcannon, what is it? Mashed potatoes. It's mashed potatoes and vegetables. It's the way I actually ate when I was young. I'd have a plate of mashed potatoes, put all my vegetables in it, smash it all down. It was a variation of Colcannon. All right, first, how to make mashed potatoes. We're going to do it the Irish way. They actually cook the potatoes in their jackets. Now, why would you want to do that? You say, oh, maybe you're just too lazy to peel it. That's not the case. The idea is whenever you're making potatoes for a mash, you don't want too much water to get into the actual potato itself. Otherwise, you're going to have one of those plates of kind of watery mashed potatoes, and we really don't want that. All right, so I got that in some nice hot water, the potatoes. I'm going to put a little bit of salt into the water. If you don't put the salt into the water for your mashed potatoes, they're no good, okay? So do not forget the salt. All right, we'll let these little babies sit here in this nice water bath and we'll get to it. So while the potatoes are cooking in that nice hot water, we're gonna get the vegetables ready. So I'm taking a big lob of butter. I'm gonna put that in the pan as we start to chop up our vegetables. So now we have some vegetables together. As I said, you know, sometimes you could just use a cabbage, or we're gonna do a number of different things. So I have some lovely young cabbage, and then I'm gonna put in there some green onions. And then, as I said, since we're around the Chesapeake region and our farmers are growing this all the time, the baby kale. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of my Celtic sea salt, just for that Irish flavor. And gonna take a little bit of pepper on there, and we're gonna let this just all simmer down. Okay, we got our spuds cooked. I peeled it very carefully because they're hot potatoes, and I'm just gonna get an old-time vintage potato masher, and I'm going for it. So I'm just gonna put in a couple of knobs. That's what they would call it in Ireland, a couple of knobs of butter. Flavoring it up, I'm gonna put a little bit of a salt-pepper mixture in there. Now, I also have it on a very low heat here, so that as I am making this, I'm reheating it. I'm gonna take some milk from South Mountain Creamery, put some of that in there, start mashing that up. So basically, what did we just do? We just made mashed potatoes. I might put in just a drop more of milk, just a drop more of the butter, and here we go. Now I think we're just about ready to add those lovely vegetables of the cabbage and the baby kale and the green onions that were sweated in butter right into our mixture with the potatoes. Lovely, lovely. And look at this here. Put this in here. And you're getting these beautiful kind of veins of vegetable, green vegetable, all through your mashed potatoes. Look at that. Look at that. So what I like to do, and is often done in Ireland, you want to make a little well. It's kind of like a wishing well. And then we're going to take just a little knob of butter here and put it right into the center. And as it sits there and you're getting ready to eat, it is just going to melt in your mouth. So, bon appetit for some Colcannon.